Hey everyone, this is Sue from XpectoGO, bringing you the latest and greatest in Harry Potter Wizards Unite content. Today we've got another theory for you. We're going to be talking about what kind of role Harry Potter himself might play in Wizards Unite. If you haven't done it already, please hit subscribe so that you can get all of the latest Harry Potter Wizards Unite news straight from us at XpectoGO. So we've received 3 teaser trailers from Harry Potter Wizards Unite about the game, and while they don't contain a ton of actual information, they have plenty of stuff that we can speculate wildly about. And today what we're going to speculate about is how we might see Harry Potter himself in the game. So I have several theories about what kind of role, if any, Harry might play. And the first role that he might play in the game is figurehead. So we think that he'll at least be involved in the game as a figurehead, and we think this because there are lightning bolts all over the website and all over the teaser trailers themselves. In fact, the logo for the website is a lightning bolt when you look at the tab on the top of the screen. So we're using a lot of Harry Potter symbolism already just with the lightning bolt, because you see the lightning bolt, you can't help but think about Harry Potter. We also see the 3 wands in the Wizards Unite logo. Those 3 wands are Harry, Hermione's, and Ron's. So we have 2 distinct pieces of imagery that are being used on purpose to make us think about Harry Potter in the logo and in the website and in the teaser trailers. His influence still exists, at least as a symbol, so we are not officially using him as a rallying point yet for Wizards Unite, but it seems like the Ministry of Magic and the SOS Task Force are purposely making us think about Harry as sort of a thing to rally around. So in the Deathly Hallows, the Ministry of Magic actually tried to get Harry to do sort of the same thing, to give his approval for what the Ministry was doing. At that point, he refused because he did not agree with what the Ministry of Magic was doing at the time. So that tells me that if Harry has agreed to serve as some sort of a figurehead for the SOS Task Force, that means that he truly believes that what the task force is doing is really important, because he's not going to just throw his influence around for nothing. One way he might show up in the game as a figurehead is if we have our, Matilda Grimblehawk and Constance, if we sometimes see them referring to Harry Potter, or maybe he could appear for special events, sort of like Professor Oak did in Pokemon Go. In the game, he wouldn't be a regular thing that we see all the time, but we would see maybe his name being signed to things, we would see things referencing Harry, or we would see the characters that tell us what to do interacting with him. Now, there is a way that we could be seeing all of this Harry Potter symbolism without actually getting Harry Potter himself, and we have a clue to that from the Wizards Unite website itself, when it says that the Calamity is the biggest threat to the wizarding world since you-know-who. So the symbolism could just be to remind us of the war with Lord Voldemort when Harry fought him, and just sort of bring us back to that time when Harry Potter was the rallying point in this war against Lord Voldemort, to really hammer it home that this is a really, really big deal. This is a Lord Voldemort level of situation that we're dealing with. The next way that we might see Harry Potter, and this one is sort of my favorite, it's not very likely, but I love it. He could be a peer. So the last we heard about Harry Potter, he was working as an Auror. So if the Ministry of Magic, the International Confederation of Wizards, and the SOS Task Force are asking random witches and wizards to enlist to help fight the Calamity, we might assume that this is an all-hands-on-deck situation. All of the Aurors are already fighting and we still need more help. If that's true, and Harry is an Auror at the time that this game takes place, why not see him sometimes? Why not sometimes have a worldwide quest led by Harry Potter himself against the Calamity? I think that if Harry could choose which position he would have in the game, he would want to be fighting the Calamity himself. A third role that Harry Potter might play in the game is the role of teacher. This one's also not that likely, but hear me out. So in the books, he showed himself as very capable of teaching. He was able to teach all of the kids in Dumbledore's army how to do a corporeal Patronus. He wouldn't be teaching us potions, but maybe if we had to do a defense against the dark arts type of spell, maybe he would be teaching us. Do I think it's likely that he'll be doing this in the game? No, but it would still be cool, and it wouldn't be that far-fetched. The last role that I think Harry might be playing in the game is the role of leader. So right now, we still don't know who is the actual leader of the SOS task force. For the pros supporting the idea of Harry as the leader, well, there's the lightning bolts all over the place. There's his wand is part of the logo. And there's also the fact that because he is so influential and because he is such a powerful symbol in the wizarding world, he's constantly been put into leadership positions against his will. When he believes in what he's doing, he's proved himself to be a really like a good leader, a good rallying point, and very good at, sort of leading by example. So if he's the leader, he probably wouldn't have volunteered, but people would volunteer him for the job. And it's not super far-fetched for him to have this job. Now for the cons, Harry doesn't enjoy the spotlight. Harry doesn't enjoy being in a leadership role. He likes to be sort of a going rogue, doing things on his own, solving problems his own way in the way that he believes is best. So do I think he would want to be the leader of the SOS task force? No, I do not think he would voluntarily lead this task force. Leading involves a lot of strategy and a lot of planning and a lot of organization and also a lot of administrative stuff. And frankly, none of that screams Harry to me. You could go either way on this one. He wouldn't want to be the leader, but other people would want him to lead. So of the 4 options, figurehead, peer, teacher, and leader, my absolute favorite possible role he could have is peer, because I think he would love it mainly, and because it would be cool to be part of a quest that Harry is working on. But I think it's most likely that he's going to show up as a figurehead of some kind, not super involved in the daily grind of the game, but we'll occasionally see him maybe during worldwide events that are higher priority than others. So in the comments below, please tell me, do you think that Harry Potter is going to actually be in the game Harry Potter Wizards Unite or not? And if you think he will be in the game, how do you think we'll see him? Do you think he'll be one of the roles I talked about or something that I didn't think of at all? Let's talk about it in the comments. I'll see you on the next one.